It is like second sum. In the second sum we are taking x and the in the third sum they give the diagram also. So here also it is one triangle is given. Now they don't mention the types of the triangle. One triangle is given, inside the triangle there is one circle. So I take that DEF, that for us the circle touches the triangle at these points. DEF points touch pannu. From the diagram we can observe that for the circle ABC are an exterior point. From an exterior point we can draw two tangents, they are of equal length. So use the same concept. What you have to find out the answer. So it is same like that. So we can solution. Solution from the diagram. From the diagram we observe that A, B and C are exterior points to the circle, to the given circle, or exterior points to the given circle. Exterior points to the given circle. To the given circle. நமக்கு தெரிஞ்சதுல இருந்து தெரியாத கொண்டு போணும். Known to unknown or exterior points. We know that from an exterior point the same statement. From an exterior point to a circle we can draw two tangents. We can draw two tangents and they are equal in length. They are equal in length. You have to write this statement compulsory. So equal in length. So using this statement we can write it as that for A la irundhu start pannum. AD is equal to AF. AD is equal to AF. So here we take AD is equal to AF. Next AD is equal to AF. Comma BD is equal to, I write in the same line. அப்பனா கொஞ்சம் ஈஸியா இருக்கு டயகிராம் வச்சிட்டு பார்க்கிறதுக்கு. So BD is equal to BE. I write it as central. Next CF is equal to C. So we can take that one as they are of equal length. அப்ப இந்த length equal. So this length and this length are equal. Next these two length are equal. Next this length and this length are equal. So we can write it as இப்போ கொடுத்திருக்கிற மெஷர்மென்ட் எடுப்போம். But AB equal to 12 cm. AB equal to 12 cm it is given in the question. So I can write it as AD plus DB equal to 12. One split பண்ணுவோம். AD plus DB. AD value is x. So x plus y equal to 12. So this is one concept. அதே மாதிரி சைடுல எழுதுவோம். Next BC equal to 8. BC can be written as BE plus EC. That is 8. BE plus EC. This can be written as y plus z equal to 8. Next one AC. AC is equal to 10. AC can be written as AF plus FC. That is equal to 10. Yeah, AF can be written as x. So x plus z equal to 10. Three unknowns are there. Three equations are there. அப்ப இது ஃபுல்லா நம்ம ஆன்சர் கண்டுபிடிக்கணும். So I take this, mark it this one as first equation. I mark this one as first equation, this one as second equation, this one as third equation. We have to solve these equations. So, only one term missing aayirukku. So, we can add all the equations. So, adding 1 plus 2 plus 3. So, we write the equation one by one. So, x plus y is equal to 12. It is the first equation. Y plus z equal to 8. Second equation. Third equation, x plus z is equal to 10. We use the same method. We are in analytical geometry. This method we use in 9th standard also we used this method. So, adding 2x is there. So, 2x, 2y terms. So, 2y, 2z terms. So, 2z is equal to, this side you have to add. So, 12 plus 8, 20 plus 30. Take 2 outside. So, x plus y plus z is equal to 30. Bring this 2 to next side. So, it will become x plus y plus z equal to 30 by 2. This can be written as 50. So, therefore, x plus y plus z equal to 50. We use first equation. So, first equation x plus y equal to 12. So, using 1, we are getting the first equation is x plus y equal to 12. So, using n, instead of x plus y, we can write it as 12 plus z equal to 50. Up is z equal to 15 minus 12. The answer is 3. So, z equal to 3. So, z equal to 3 we can use some another equation. Z vara mari irukkiradhu second equation. Using to y plus z equal to 8. Y plus z equal to 8. Z value we know 3. So, y plus 3 equal to 8. So, y equal to 8 minus 3. Y equal to 5. These are centimeter only. Next, we know x, the y, z. We want to find the x. Our first equation x plus y equal to 12 by 1. X plus y equal to 12 by 1. X plus y is equal to 12. Y instead of y you substitute 5. So, x plus 5 equal to 12. So, x equal to 12 minus 5. So, x equal to 7. We are getting x equal to 7, y equal to 5, z equal to 3. They ask, the question is not x, y, z. They ask to find the side length of the sides AD, BE, CF. Upper we can take this one. So, therefore, AD value is, it is denoted by, in the diagram it is given as x. So, that is equal to 7 centimeter. Next question, BE. So, from the diagram BE is equal to, BE means it is y. Y value it is 5 centimeter. Next one, CF. So, CF equal to Z. This guy, the Z value is, it is 3. So, 3 centimeter. This is the answer. That's all. Okay, students. Fourth sum. PQ is a tangent drawn from a point P to a circle with the center O, and QOR is a diameter of the circle such that angle POR is equal to 120 degree. Find angle OPQ. So, here they give everything is in the angle only. First, I draw one circle. I mark that center as O. So, through that center of the circle, I draw one line. So, the point length, we draw one line. And PQ is a tangent. So, through, I mark this one as, I draw one circle. The center of the circle is given as O. So, I mark this point as O. This is O. P is a point from a point P to a circle with the center O. So, I take the point as P. OR is a diameter. So PQ is a tangent. So through P I draw one tangent. So from the point P I draw one tangent to the circle. So PQ is a tangent to the circle at the point P. Next they give QOR is a diameter. So from Q I draw one line passing through the point O. Diameter nu kuttadanaala I draw like that. QOR is a diameter. So I mark it as R. The given angle POQ. So this angle is 120 degree. So this angle is given as 120 degree. So obtuse angle. Next, no other information is given. We know from the diagram we can mark the whatever the things we know. So PQ is a tangent and to a circle with a center O, and QOR is a diameter. We have to find out the answer. So solution. Everything is given in the question, so we mark it in the diagram also. But OQOR is a diameter. Is a diameter implies OQ is equal to OR. OQ is equal to OR. This is one condition. Next, OQ is perpendicular to QR. We know tangent is perpendicular to radius. So tangent or radius perpendicular to the tangents. So tangent is PQ. So PQ is perpendicular to OQ. So this angle is 90 degree. So this angle is 90 degree. Therefore angle OQC is equal to 90 degree. It is 90 degree. Next, QOR is a straight line. QOR is a straight line. Straight line means that the angle is 180 degree. It's a straight line. So we can for full triangle, the straight line means the full angle. It is 180 degree. We want QOP and the angle எவ்வளோன்னு கண்டுபிடிக்கலாம். So angle QOP is equal to 180 degree minus 120 degree. ஒரு straight lineல மேலையும் 180 degree இருக்கும், கீழேயும் 180 degree இருக்கும். So subtract பண்ணீங்கன்னா you will get the answer for angle QOP, that is equal to 60 degree. So we are getting the answer as this one as 60 degree. This is 60 degree. Now from the diagram we can see that we have to find the angle for, according to the question, we have to find the angle for OPQ. In the angle now we have to find that one. This is the என்னன்னு கண்டுபிடிக்கணும். So this angle we have to find. So we can mark it in the diagram as X. That means easily we can understand. இல்லைனா ஒரே ABC PQR இருக்கும். So we can write it as let angle OPQ is equal to X. X in mark பண்ணிக்கோ. You mark it in diagram also. 60 degree, that one angle is 60 degree, that is X. We consider OPQ as a angle OPQ as a triangle. Right angle triangle. We are not going to use the Pythagoras theorem. Simply because no length is given, so simply we take it as is a triangle. We know sum of angles in a triangle is 180 degree. So implies sum of all the angles is 180 degree. So we take from the triangle, we have to take each angle. Up angle OPQ plus PQO plus இப்படி ஒவ்வொன்றா எடுத்தீங்கன்னு OPQ, next PQO, next QOP. QOP is equal to 180 degree. இதெல்லாம் நமக்கு தெரியுது, அதெல்லாம் சப்ஸ்டிட்யூட் பண்ணுங்க. Angle OPQ, we mark it as X. So X, this angle is X. Next PQO, angle PQO, we mark it as, it is 90 degree. So take it as 90 degree. QOP, it is 60 degree. இங்க இருக்கு. So QOP, sorry, it is 60 degree. So that you mark it as, write it as 60 degree. That is equal to 180 degree. Only one unknown, அப்ப simplify பண்ணனும். So X plus 150 degree is equal to 180 degree. So X equal to 180 degree minus 150 degree, that is equal to 30 degree. So X equal to 30 degree. This is one what we have to find. So this can be written as, therefore answer angle. The question is find the angle OPQ. So angle OPQ is equal to 30 degree. OPQ equal to 30 degree. This is the answer. Here we are simply using the radius is, tangent is perpendicular to the radius. Right angle use பண்றோம். Sum of angles in a triangle is 180 degree. Right angle triangle na we can use Pythagoras theorem also. Here the length of the sides of the triangle is not given. Here we are dealing with only the angle. So this sum can be done like this. Okay, fifth sum. A tangent ST to a circle touches. So ST is the tangent to a circle at B. So it touches the circle at P. AB is a chord such that angle ABT equal to 65 degree. Find the angle AOB. So I draw one circle like this. So the diagram, we draw one circle. Next inside the mark it as O. Inside that one I have to draw one chord AB. So we mark that chord as AB. So through this one we can draw one chord. Give the name as A, angle AB. The radius of the circle I mark it as O. Center of the circle I mark it as O. They give ST is a tangent at P. So through P I draw one line. So through P I draw one line. The name is given as ST. So I give, for this tangent I give the name as ST. The angle ABT equal to 65 degree. So this angle is 65 degree. Now we have to find the angle AOB. That is from O I have to join. So this angle AOB. The angle எவ்வளவுன்னு நம்ம கண்டுபிடிக்கணும். Angle AOB we have to find it. So this is the diagram. So solution. Everything, whatever given in the question, we mark it in the diagram. Or we can continue our sum. So OA is equal to OB because they are the radii to the circle. So they are equal in the diagram. So I mark it in the diagram. This length and this length are equal. Angle ABT is 65 degree. If I take OB is radius and ST is a tangent. So that OB is perpendicular to ST. The reason is radius perpendicular to tangent. Radius perpendicular to tangent. Radius perpendicular to tangent. Next, that means angle OBT is equal to 90 degree. Angle OBT can be written as angle OBA plus ABT. that is equal to 90 degree. But angle ABD is given as 65 degree. So OBA plus 65 degree equal to 90 degree. That more angle OBA is equal to 90 minus 65 degree. The answer is 25 degree. So we mark it in the diagram. So this angle is 25 degree. This angle is 25 degree. We are getting OA equal to OB. OA equal to OB. The angle opposite to the equal sides are equal. So we can take it as angle OAB is also OAB. Angle AOB equal to 25 degree. The equal are the opposite angles equal. They are equal sides. This reason we are giving OA equal to OB. So angle OAB equal to 65 degree. Now take the triangle OAB. So in triangle, consider triangle AOB. Sum of angles in a triangle is 180 degree. Sum of all the angles. Sum of all the angles in a triangle is 180 degree. Is 180 degree. So we can use that concept. So over angle AOB. So angle OAB plus OAB at the A level start ABO. Next A mushama, next B level start angle BOE. That is equal to 180 degree. And then the angle namakku theriyuma adala substitute pannum. So this can be written as angle OAB, that is 25 degree. ABO, that is also 25 degree. So this can be written as 25 degree plus 25 degree plus angle BOA is equal to 180 degree. So this is an equation with only one unknown. So we can write it as 180 degree, 25 plus 25, 50. When it goes to the next side, it will become minus 50. So the answer is 130. So angle BOA is 130. The question is angle AOB kettanga. So answer angle AOB is equal to 130 degree.